Hi guys, I think we're live. Okay, a little late on this because the doorbell rang. I was gonna ignore it, and then they started knocking on the door. So I peep out my window because Cammy's just going ballistic, and I peep out my window. It's Jehovah Witnesses, so you don't answer your door when you have Jehovah Witnesses at your door. I could say I'm channeling, and would they like to come in while I channel? That would be cool. They probably run. They probably really run away. Okay, so we are going to do a really cool session today. And I had a really cool reading earlier, and we're going to kind of continue on with the same light beings that I channeled for this person. So I'm going to go through my cards while people pop on. And so I pulled a card. Well, I didn't pull a card. What I do is I shuffle my deck, and then cards fall out. And if they fall out, I will use them because I want it to be something that's reflective for you guys. So I got one and I put it back. And because sometimes I go, nah, I don't want that one. And so if it falls out twice, so it fell out twice. So I'm using it because it's meant for somebody. So this is just the animal spirit card for the week, and it's let spirit be your guide, and it's the hawk one. So you can see that. Okay. And then I wanted just to pull cards, and it just is kind of reflective maybe for someone that might resonate with someone. So if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, let it go. So this one says, don't relinquish your power. And this one I thought was interesting. I haven't gotten this card before. I accept responsibility for my well being. Blame. Can't blame anybody else but yourself. You make your own choices. You're big people. Okay, abundance is your right. Okay, amen. Let's have this happen. Let's keep pulling this card every week. Okay, thoughts create reality. And worry is a wasted emotion. Somehow, I get worry in almost every single reading I do. And then people come back and go, oh my gosh, that's so true. And I can't say anything because I'm an avid worrier. And so I've really lightened up on my worrying. And so I think that is true. Worry is a wasted emotion because it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy. And a lot of times everything always works out. Or you know what avenues you need to take to make everything work out. So I left the best one for last. Humor. This is the best card ever. It has a little Buddha in there. And it says humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Amen. And this would help you with worry if you started bringing humor and fun back into your life. I think it's so easy to start losing focus on fun, um, and having a lighter side of life. And I noticed that in my workplace, everybody's so serious, and you listen to people talk about their lives and how conundrums and and happiness and things don't work out, and they're broke all the time, blah blah blah. And I'm just working away in my own little world, and because I don't want to focus on the negative, because my whole life is like waiting for something to pounce at me. And I finally gotten rid of that, where when I walk around the corner, something's not going to attack me or pounce at me. This is just a visual. And that everything's going to be okay. And because everything's always been okay. I'm always taken care of. Everything's always okay. And so why am I worried? I don't need to worry anymore because everything's going to be okay. I'm taken care of. And as long as I can keep my head up and keep everything right in the world, then I'm good. And so, food for thought. for everybody. So really focus on this week. I promise you, your life will be better if you can focus on that. Okay, so hi Ashley, Lila, did you see? I sent you. Hey, I sent you something. Can't say on here, but I messaged you, and it says waiting for a connection, and it's been doing that for like hours. So is your internet must be up. So I emailed you too. So check your email on that. And did I say Michael? Hi, Michael. Long time no see. Yeah. And Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I don't know if I've met you before. Nice to have you here. So some events happened this weekend on a channeling kind of that I did. And I went into a Pleiadian ship. Okay, so this is like astral travel channeling. So those that don't know what I do. And Zephyr is a commander, and there's a big ship called Blue Star, and all the leaders go to the Blue Star, but all of their ships are on the outside in our atmosphere. And long story, you have to watch some of the other videos for that. This seems really weird. There we go. And so I went onto the ship, and there was just a situation. And at the end of the situation, this light being came up to me and said, come with, kind of, they don't talk because they're a silhouette of light, but you can mind link with them. And so basically it said, come with me. So it actually took me by the arm and led me into another room. And in another room, we sat down by each other, and then it just kept going like this over me. It just kept going like this all over. And I just was calming down because it was a situation that got me lit, and it calmed me down, and it was working on my head, it was working on my heart, and all the way down. And I realized, I go, why is a light being on a starship, like a Pleiadian ship? So I wanted to delve into that, and so I'm going to channel kind of that light being and channel who these light beings are, because I thought light beings were like in their own little planet and universe, but obviously they are everywhere. And I think they're even walking upon this earth where we see flashes of light. I think that's them. And I think somehow there's a connection with Mother Gaia, and which is Earth. And so I'm going to go in and channel this light being and give you some information of who they are, why they're on ships, and also the Pleiadians. I know there's a lot of information about the Pleiadians out there. What I've been finding out is this Pleiadian group that Zephyr is the commander of. I think his home planet is Lesades. Um, the Pleiadian people are outstanding. I think they're the fiercest warriors that we have. Their intellect, their power, their timing, their strategy, everything is on point. They're very serious people. They are here for humankind. They're here for the greater good. Their whole life is service. Their whole life is service for the greater good, and basically God, who is the hierarchy. I learned that Zephyr is under Michael, the archangel. No, Gabriel. Gabriel, the archangel. I think that's what we were just saying. And so it seems like a lot of these groups are under certain archangels' directive. And so that's where they take their directive from, my understanding. They're powerful, huge people, um, but their hearts are dedicated. And they're so dedicated that they could be taken out. And so I just think the Pleiadians are way high on the warriorhood, and then I think the Lyran sect is really close underneath them, and then it goes down in tiers. So think about that. That's just kind of my point of view of what I got. And so I'm going to channel now the light beam and see if we can get some more information. I did channel it earlier because this light beam was connected, which is bizarre, to a session that I just finished. And this light beam wanted to talk to the person that I was doing the session for. So it's a small world, even in the cosmic realm. So, and if you guys want to go with me, feel free to go with me. And I'll kind of talk you through it. I think what I saw, this light beam was on the ship again. And so let's just go back on the ship and talk to this light beam. I'm going to see. You didn't receive it? Check your email, Lila. If you didn't, I'll resend it. Okay, let's go in. So relax, close your eyes, and let's see if we can talk to a light beam. They don't really have names. They have they call them segments of numbers and codes. So they're numbered. They're a race that's a number race, not a name race that we would see. So this light beam wants to take you and me back to the place where we were sitting, and it was calming me, and it was rubbing or putting its hands over me to calm my energy down. So this light being, I'm going to just tell you a little bit what this light being is saying. It resides on the Pleaidian ship. There is 5 to 10 light beams for every ship. Depends on the size of the ship. They reside on every ship for every sovereign being. Their structure and format, they're saying, is for energy, telepathy. They also are a warning beacon. They can actually transform themselves onto different ships. So if there is a non-sovereign ship or a problematic ship coming into play, they can actually peek their head in and decipher what species it is and what the problematic situation will be. She's saying these light beings are kind of medics also. Each one, like if there's 5 on a ship, each one has their own talent. One can be a healer, or 2 could be a healer. Then you have one that is energy, and then you have some telepathy. Because if they bring, let's say Pleiadians bring a prisoner on board their ship, they bring in the light beam that can go into the mind of the problematic prisoner and pull out information. Or they said, this is kind of creepy, or they said they can like zap them and force them to give intel. And so these light beams have different callings and different structure to who they are. Yes, there is a universe of light beings that work with the sovereign, that work with the Elohim, that work with the Melchizedek, and work for the universe's greater good. But There are light beings that are assigned. They are also types of warriors. A lot of these light beings have been warriors. They have been warriors. They know how to fight. They have had either human bodies or some sort of species race that they've lived in a warrior state. When they attain a certain level of grace, they're able to move higher, and it is their choice if they want to go into a higher state of a light being. If you choose at a certain segment of your life with this opportunity, it's kind of an advancement of your soul. You can have the choice to go into a light being. Now, not everybody chooses to be a light being because you do let go of certain aspects of personage. You lose touch, you lose feelings, but you're able to reside in the perfect state of love. So that is why usually light beings progress higher, because by them residing in the perfect state of love, they are able to still serve in a capacity, but not have emotions to bring them down. Humans have emotions that rise up, fall, rise up, fall, rise up, fall. Being a light being, you're always at a high state. You never have a moment where you fall in emotion. You stay at a high state. Usually light beings that choose to go this route feel like they've done everything they can in a human body. And by them transferring out of their human body or species body, they can attain more and have more effect in this state. They're telling me that light beings do walk upon the earth. When you will see flashes of light, that is them walking upon the earth. Sometimes it is captured. They're not supposed to be captured like by film or cameras. They're not supposed to be captured, but nowadays it's hard not to be captured. In the forest, when you see orbs, those are light beings. They work with Mother Gaia. Some are sent down as earthlings to work with Mother Gaia. You think that this earth propels on its own or heals on its own? You're false. That is false. Earth is managed. Earth is cared for by other species. Mankind does not care for the earth. Other species, other types of species have to come to earth and manage Mother Gaia and heal her and help her, which is odd that those that reside on the earth do not care for Mother Gaia. They do not respect Mother Gaia, which will be in time catastrophic for you because Mother Gaia can turn on you and she may turn on you. So if you care not for the earth will care not for you. So you might need to be prepared for that statement one day. The choice is yours. But we are here. We come down with other species. And the other species you may know as your Sasquatch. The Sasquatch are a high reparative of this earth. They live incognito on a spiritual plane of high evolution of soul management. Those people that see Sasquatch or that are in tune to the Sasquatch somehow have a link to them, have had a link to them, or reside on a higher plane if they know it or not. The Sasquatch always feels a human when it's in the vicinity due to the vibration, or they're saying the stench of a human. Light beings come forth and they care for the sick upon the earth. When those people are ready to cross over, many times a light being will come and will calm the soul that is suffering in a body that is dying. The light being will rise up the soul and caress it in its light until the time the body expires. And then the light being will send the soul on its way. So if you have a loved one that has crossed over and you are wondering if they are suffering, they are not. Light beings come down to care for the soul, and they hold the soul until the body expires. So worry no longer that your loved ones are suffering. The body is suffering, but the soul is being held and managed. Light beings also can prevent unwanted karma upon a person's life. If a person makes a choice that makes them go into a wrong sphere that is dangerous for them, that propels them into a danger zone which is not on their karmic path, the light beings come down, bring that soul back, correct the situation. Everything has a purpose, everything has a meaning. But there are times when humans, due to false information, false DNA that deactivates in their body, and they go sideways. Light beings come down to correct the situation and bring it back to the mission on hand for that human. The only time a light being cannot help a human is when they are in an addiction form through alcohol, drugs, because then the light being cannot touch them. Only the dark forces can touch them, because the person's aura energy field is diminished, and there's nothing for the light being to work with. If your aura is your energy, and that's what the light beings work with. If your aura is gone, there's nothing a light being can do for you until you correct your way. So if you have an addiction, even when you go into a place and then you become intoxicated, your aura drops. When your aura drops, we wish we could show you what happens when this state happens. There is dark forces, dark entities that walk upon the earth, that when they cross over and they are from an intoxicated state of some sort, and they stay upon the plane of the earth plane, they walk and they search for those that they can touch and that they can hold on to. So if there is someone that is an alcoholic, let's say, their aura is down, that black entity, that black spirit will hold on and try to walk into that body to feel that intoxication, because the addiction is still in the spirit. So be careful of what you choose, because then if a dark being walks into that body, it is hard to bring it out. Once your aura goes back up, then it seals it in. And that's where we come in to try to pull it out. And that is extremely difficult. And if that person constantly goes into intoxication, we cannot help. Just information for you. You're good people here. I can see every single one of you looking here. You are so loved. Every single one of you is searching. Did you know what you're searching for? Do you know what you're searching for? What are you looking for in your life? This is something you may want to think about. Humans do things too fast. They don't slow down. They make choices too fast. They make decisions too fast. They fall in love too fast. And then, where are you? Because then when you slow down and you're in a situation that may not be the best or compromising, who are you? Who are you? And why are you here? Do you know? So many of you want us to tell you everything. You want us to tell you without finding out for yourself. We can lead you. We can give you the power of thought. But you have the power of discernment. You have the power of choice. You need to understand this day. Are you a complete human being? Are you complete? Does any of you know what that means? This one knows. And to be complete is struggle. It is struggle. It is thought-provoking. And it is love. And it is peace. And it brings you joy. Your whole mission is to find this, to attain this, to be this, to give this, to love this. We need you to understand. We need you to hear these words because time is short. You need to be fervent on who you are. You need to be fervent on being a wife, a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a mother, a father, sister, brother, and uncle. You need to be fervent in all your callings. And you need to do it with charity. And you need to do it with love. And you need to stand on a firm foundation because there is a wind that is coming. And if you are not on a firm foundation, you will fall. We know these words are strong, but we know you will take heed. We know you will hear these words, and you need to put them in your heart this day because we say it out of love. We say it from God. We bless you. We are here, not for ourselves. This vessel is not here for herself. She is here for you. She serves you. She serves no other but God and you. Please understand the light. Please understand who you are. You are warriors. You are servants. You are made to be who you are. You chose that. You chose to be where you are so you could learn and grow and do it better and be better. You all need to learn what love means. And I can see that with every single one of you. It'll be a different level for every single one of you. But you need to learn what love means to you. Do you have love? Do you give love? Do you honor love? Do you respect love? That is a key right there. Please hear the words from this vessel that I speak through. 148102 is my number. If you write that down, you can call upon me and I will help you and I will bless you. Because I walk this earth and I see many things. And I want you to be successful. I want you to hear me now. I am the light being of all light beings. I can control, I can manage, and I can love. Those are the things that I can do, that I can help you with. Life is meant to have, like this vessel said, to lighten up, find joy, humor, and laughter. Laughter will heal your heart. It is something God has given you. God has given you the gift of laughter. How many of you laugh a day? Laugh. Let out the air. Expand the lungs and laugh. I leave you now. Wow. That took a way different turn than I thought it was going to turn. Woo. Okay. Woo. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry, guys. That was way powerful. I hope no one was offended by that. That was powerful. So, Petri. Hi, Petri. Okay, guys. I am going to head out. So, peace out. Life is good. I guess listen to that, and I needed it too. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard, just kind of, this life's just kind of hard. It throws curveballs at us. And so I think we just have to be there for each other and pray for each other. I know if anybody needs anything, I have a healing team that we're all ready to go. We've been just kind of healing each other lately. Um, and if you have a request for anything, prayer, light, we have a light worker. And if you just need anything, we're more than happy to help you. You can email me at robinhyatt@yahoo.com. And I think this is good. You guys, peace out. If you have any questions on any of my channeling, please email me. I love to read your guys' comments. And even if you want to leave a comment about a channeling, I always love to know that, because sometimes I'm going, whoo, that was a little strong, So let me know your thoughts. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate all your guys' love and support. It's pretty cool. It's just pretty cool to feel the love from you guys. And it's right back at you. Okay, you guys. Peace out. Love you guys. I will see you next week. Bye.